Welcome to this special dive into Bhagalpur and the soul of Bihar, a land where history, culture, and spirituality all converge in such an incredible way.
I'm excited, yeah. So, Bhagalpur isn't just a name, it's a gateway to so many layers of India's past and present, right?
Exactly, and it's like every stone here, every street tells a story of mighty empires, Mauryan, Gupta, and beyond.
hmm And what's really interesting is how the legacy from Emperor Ashoka, spreading this message of peace, left a mark that still resonates.
Absolutely. Bihar, and Bhagalpur in particular, has been like a cradle for civilization. Think about it, the ancient universities, the spiritual movements, it's like history is alive here.
Right? It almost feels like stepping into a time machine. But what really stands out to you in this blend of history and spirituality?
Well, let's take Bodh Gaya, for example, where Prince Siddhartha became the Buddha. That pilgrimage destination attracts souls from all over the globe, and it's pure spirituality.
Yeah. So it's not just about ancient history, it's deeply intertwined with religious significance. And then you have places like Vishnupad in Gaya and Gurudwara Patna Sahib that add layers of devotion.
Correct, and these sites serve as anchors, like connecting people to their roots, reminding them of deep faith and resilience.
How do you reckon the cultural heritage, like the folk arts and festivals, tie into this overall narrative?
Oh, it's fascinating. Take Chhath Puja, for instance. Celebrated on riverbanks, it's not just a festival, it's a roaring emotion, a commitment to tradition that binds communities.
Right. And then there are the Mithila paintings, folk songs, and local crafts, which sort of breathe life into the region's artistic identity, don't they?
Exactly. It's like these cultural expressions are the visual and auditory archives of Bihar's soul, capturing centuries of evolution and emotion.
I'm really struck by the culinary side too. The litti chokha, kaja, and those famed Muzaffarpur lichis seem to tell their own delicious stories.
Absolutely. Food is a critical part of heritage. These dishes are not just meals, they're a celebration of history and local flavors that have been perfected over
Mhm.
generations.
Now, shifting a bit, it's interesting how modern Bihar is evolving. How do you see the balance between tradition and progress here?
That's a great point. Today's Bihar, while deeply rooted in its heritage, is dynamically evolving. Cities like Patna, Gaya, and Muzaffarpur are stepping into roles as educational and industrial hubs.
True, but don't you think sometimes this rapid evolution might threaten to dilute the traditional essence?
I get that concern, but it's more like a fusion. There's innovation while still preserving and celebrating traditions. The youth, for example, are excelling both nationally and internationally, proving that you can have both modernity and tradition at once.
Yeah, that's a solid point. It's a delicate dance between keeping the old alive and welcoming the new.
Exactly. And speaking of diversity, Bihar is like um, a mosaic of unique districts, each with its own charm. Bhagalpur is known for its silk, Champaran for Gandhi's Satyagraha, Darbhanga for the cultural heartbeat of Mithila, and Kishanganj with these beautiful tea
Right.
gardens.
Wow, it seems each district brings something extraordinary to the table. So, in a way, exploring Bihar is like embarking on a comprehensive journey across different realms history, art, and even agriculture.
Exactly, and it's like um, every stop on the journey narrates a distinct story, whether it's the legacy of Nalanda University that once drew scholars from all over the world, or the vibrant villages that keep traditions alive.
That metaphor of a journey really drives it home. And it reminds me of how, even today, the spirit of these places inspires each generation to be resilient, creative, and deeply connected to their roots.
Absolutely. It's like the heartbeat of the land fuels the aspirations of the people, especially the youth who are taking these legacies and reshaping them for the future.
Right. But I can't help but wonder, isn't it challenging to balance such a rich past with the demands of modern development?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. There's a constant negotiation between preserving historical treasures and introducing new, innovative growth. But I believe that's what makes Bihar so fascinating. It's a living, breathing canvas where contrasts coalesce into something vibrant.
hmm I see your point. It's like they're writing a new chapter while still cherishing the footnotes from the past.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also about how every district contributes. Think of Siwan's tales of leadership or the lush landscapes of Kishanganj, which not only nourish culture but also the environment.
Right, and the region's agricultural backbone still remains, right? Which further supports these historical and cultural undercurrents.
Yes, agriculture is like the sustaining force here, the backbone that supports both the traditional and the modern facets of life in Bihar.
Yep. And it's heartening to see that amidst all of this, there's a genuine respect for the past, like with the preservation of sites such as Nalanda University's ruins.
Absolutely. Those ruins are not just remnants of the past, but living inspirations that continue to attract scholars and tourists alike, serving as a reminder of Bihar's once glorious intellectual heritage.
Right. It's almost poetic how these ancient ruins, the sacred sites, and the rustic charm coexist with modern educational hubs and industrial excitement.
Exactly. Like you've got this perpetual conversation between yesterday and today, and that conversation is, well, endlessly inspiring.
And don't you think it adds a layer of depth to the cultural narrative? I mean, every festival, every craft, every local delicacy is a tangible link to this rich, intertwined history.
Definitely. It's like every element builds on the other. For instance, the art of Mithila paintings isn't just an aesthetic practice, it's a reflection of regional identity and historical narrative passed down through generations.
Yep, I appreciate that perspective. It challenges the notion of progress being solely about technology and economy. Here, progress includes cultural vibrancy and spiritual depth.
Exactly. And that's what makes Bihar, and Bhagalpur in particular, a unique case study. It's not merely evolving, it's growing and adapting while maintaining the soul of its heritage.
Wow, what a rich tapestry of history, spirituality, and modern dynamism. This really makes you want to pack your bags and experience it firsthand.